What's up agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Today we're going to add to the previous video that I did talking about assault rifles in TU15 and which one is going to be the best. So make sure you check out that video. I'll drop it in the description down below. But I got this comment on it saying you missed the FAL, which, being a PvE person at heart, I do like a bit of PvP. I totally forgot to put this into the mix. So that's what we're going to do here today. We're going to show you the numbers with Flatline on the FAL and see how it competes against the other guns from the previous video. But before we get started, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, or hit that bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Or even better, come on over to Twitch, hit that follow button, twitch.tv/DJTICKLE. I could be streaming live right now. Or if you need someone to play with, if you're playing the Division and you need some gamers who love to play Division, we were raiding tonight, hit that link in the description to join our community Discord. You are all very welcome. And with all that said, let's get on and see some maths and see how good the FAL stacks up. So there's three different variants of the FAL in the game: the classic FAL, the military SA58 and the tactical SA58 as well. They all just look different. I've got two of them here. You can see obviously this one's got a wooden look and this one a much more tactical look. Damage does look a little bit different on it because of the talents, but as you can see here with the base damage here at 56.9, it's exactly the same on the both of them. They take the same mods, they have the same RPM, and they have the same base mag size. So if you want to see what they actually shoot like, you can see here there's two holes there. I've already done this test before where I messed the video up, but you can see here pretty good spread. Not the best, but certainly not the worst. I would say it's way easier to control than the Kingbreaker, which is one of the guns obviously we're going to be comparing this against. But yeah, really good. Not a carbine 7 or a police M4 type laser, but very good. And you can see why this is a fan favorite in PvP in the DZ. So if you're going to take a very quick look at it, this is a long optics and a long underbarrel as well, which is great because that realizes then you can put on the linked laser pointer. And that's what this build's all about. It was basically being able to keep Flatline up, getting that 15% extra amplified damage to pulse enemies. That's what Flatline is. But if we've got the linked laser pointer on, every time we look at an enemy, we are pulsing the enemy and therefore applying that 15% extra amplified damage. You get the linked laser pointer from the technician specialization, and that's the kind of this build that we've run with. Now these stats are all the same from the previous video. They're all glass cannon vigilance numbers that you're going to see, all red. We didn't include things like the FAMAS because it can't support the linked laser pointer. And that doesn't mean that these guns are not any good. The FAMAS is very good in fact. But the purpose of this video was just so that we could bang on the linked laser pointer, run an all red build, and see how much DPS we can do. Obviously, we've got the Heartbreaker gear set coming. You might run a skill build where you can use regular pulse to get the damage up and things like that. But that's a different scenario altogether and doesn't really fit with our testing for DPS. So what I'll do is I will throw the numbers up now so you can see the numbers. So you can see here we've just over 12 million DPS. The total DPM there as well on the one clip average. So really respectable, really nice. And if you watched the previous video, you will remember from testing all of the assault rifles in the game are all balanced really close together. And that's because Massive did like a balancing patch a while back, and there wasn't a lot between the assault rifles. They're all, if you want to use one because you like the way it handles, you like the way it has a close-knit kind of range on the bullets, a close-knit spread, or you like a higher RPM or a slower RPM, you can basically choose your style of play and use almost any assault rifle in the game. The only ones that fell off hard when I was checking this out was the ACRE wasn't brilliant, but in a usability case, you wouldn't notice the difference. There was very minor in a usability case when you tested them in real life playing the game. So let's pull up the numbers from the other guns in the previous video. So we'll put them all side by side. And as you can see, it just comes in just under the Carbine 7 with Flatline. But obviously this gun has a different use case scenario. It's a lot like the Kingbreaker. It hits very, very hard. And in PvP, that's kind of what you want in that scenario. A few big bullets and they're probably down on the knees, crawling around on the DZ floor. So you can see it comes in just under the Carbine. Very, very similar one clip average. It does come in above the ACR, but again, only just with a lower one clip average as well. The Police M4 is extremely similar to this gun. Obviously, the Police M4 fires faster. The fouls are 650 RPM. So it fires the same rate as the new Kingbreaker assault rifle. So obviously I can't show you the Kingbreaker. The PTS is now down, but the Police M4 fires at 850. So totally dependent on how you want to play your game, if you like a faster firing rifle or not. When we compare it against the Kingbreaker is still the king. This is an AK style gun. It doesn't have the tightest of spreads, and for long distance you are going to cause yourself some issues. So even though it does check out at the highest DPS, I'm not sure yet if it's going to be 100% worth spending all of them expertise materials, getting it leveled up, and then getting there and thinking, I should have done that on my Police M4. I should have done that on my Carbine. I hit more shots with these guns, and therefore I do more DPS because the spread is pretty bad. So that's essentially going to be up to you guys. But as far as assault rifles go, the FAL sits right up top with the rest of these rifles, and again comes down to if you're doing PvP or PvE, or just if you like a slower laser beam-ish type assault rifle that hits very, very hard. This could be the one for you, and let's face it, it's TU14. You are probably already using it, so it will be get yourself one where you can change the talent, because obviously you want damage to target out of cover on the bottom here, so assault rifle damage, health damage, and damage to target out of cover. And then when the TU15 patch goes live, you can get yourself Flatline from crafting on the bench, stick it on your talents, and make sure you put Technician and the linked laser pointer on and go out, cause havoc in TU15 and do a lot of damage. I hope that was useful information. If you want me to do any comparisons on any other guns, you want to see any other numbers, let me know in the comments down below. I will be happy to run the numbers for you. Don't forget to join the community Discord, hit subscribe here on YouTube, or come on over to Twitch. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.